So I'm gonna try not to I'm gonna try not to What? Hey guys, this is my first video of 2018. Alright guys, so like I said, this is my first video of 2018, and I kind of wanted to do a video that I don't really do a lot while incorporating a video that I kind of do regularly, a New Year Q&A, and I asked you guys to ask me questions on Twitter and the community section of my YouTube channel, and I got quite a few questions, so I'm going to be answering most of those questions, if not all of them, in this video. I just like to ramble, so I don't want to make this video too long, but I hope you guys enjoy it, and it's going to be a Q&A from questions you guys asked, featuring some of my pets. So I'm going to try not to I'm going to try and not forget to switch the animals out as I answer some questions, but I'll probably only hold and handle a handful of them. But already this intro is being too long for me answering all these questions, so we are just going to get into it. So I asked you guys to ask me questions on Twitter and YouTube, and I'm just going to be answering the Twitter questions first, so if you see me looking down, it's because I'm on my phone looking at your questions. Alright, so this first question is an honorable mention. It is by the amazing Cammy Lux. Why am I so amazing? I mean, I can't help it. No, I'm just kidding. But seriously guys, now we're going to get into the questions that you guys asked me from Twitter. Okay, so the first question is from Tori, or as some of you guys may know her as Pub Kiboheji. She asked, now that you have Leo, what's another pet you hope to get in the future that you've never owned before? So, honestly, my goals for 2017 as far as pets go and like wanting experience were a corn snake and a hedgehog. Now, I still am not thinking about other pets that I want because I have a really good selection. I don't want to say collection because they're not items, but I have like a good selection of different animals that are very, very different. Maybe a different species of fish that I've never owned before, because fish are kind of boring, to be honest. You can't touch them really or anything like that. Or another type of bug, because right now I do own Madagascar and cockroaches, which are really different, but again, they're so simple to take care of. So yeah, Tori, thanks for your question. Next, Danielle, or again, as some of you guys may know her as, The Furry Friends, asked, are you always going to have a hamster? So to answer your question, yes, I'm always going to have a hamster. Hamsters are really cool and awesome, and actually right here, this is Gus's bin cage, and he's sleeping right here in the corner. So Lori, or Little Eyes Heartland, as some of you guys may know her as, asked me, what made you want to start your channel, and who inspires you? So I started my channel in 2015 when pet YouTubers weren't really like as popular as they are now, and I know it was only like 2 years ago, or technically 3 now that we're in 2018, but I just wanted to start a channel because I thought it was so cool to like record videos and edit and talk about animals and find similar people with similar interests online that you can talk to and go to for advice, and other people that you can look up to. I just thought it would be really cool to share some info and my pets with people on YouTube. As far as who inspires me, I have to honestly say the whole my voice sounds so sore. I honestly have to say the whole pet community inspires me, because it's not a very big community, and it's not a very competitive community where everyone's trying to get the most views, or you know, it's just not that type of community. And I think that's what is so brilliant about it, is that nobody's always trying to argue over who has the most views or this and that. I think everybody really works together because there's not too many of us, and yeah, so everybody in the pet community inspires me. So Victoria Rachel asked, what made you get bearded dragons? So when I was in, what was it, 5th grade, I had a teacher who had a bearded dragon, and she still has her, but she was so cool to me in 5th grade that I wanted one, and I got one. So I just did a bunch of research, and then I got my first bearded dragon Hercules. But yeah, that's why I got bearded dragons, because I used to take care of the bearded dragon at my school. Okay, so next, Emmy asked, she said, are there any animals you think you'll probably never own? If there was one pet I'd probably never own, it'd probably be like goats or really cattle animals or farm animals, because people always leave comments like, oh, are you a farmer? Like, do you have cows? No, I do not have cows. Alright guys, I've been filming for 12 minutes and I haven't even finished the questions on Twitter, so I'm going to try and speed this up so that this video isn't an hour long. But Gus is actually waking up right now. He just did the biggest yawn. Oh my gosh, he's so cute, guys. Let me put my tripod on, maybe you can see him. Down. He's grooming himself right now, so when he's done with that, I'll get him out. Now I gotta fix my camera. This is Tina. She's a female Madagascar hissing cockroach. And yeah, this is Tina the Madagascar hissing cockroach. Tiffany from Twitter asked, next DIY project planned. I have a DIY project that I've been planning. She's just like crawling up my arm. But I can almost guarantee it will not be my next DIY, but that is a DIY turtle basking platform. Kylie asked, would you get another bird? Oh, no. I love my bird, Anna. She is actually right here, if you can see her. Actually, let me get her out. Alright guys, so this is my bird, Anna. You guys have seen her before. I think she was actually in my first DIY December video. But if I had to get another one with my own free will, I probably wouldn't. Or maybe not another bird, but maybe just not a cockatiel. Or maybe I'm wrong altogether, because she came to me from a bad situation, so she was never really like tame. But she, you know, I don't know. I don't want to like judge cockatiels just because I've had one bird. I don't mind them being loud or anything, because I have so many noises in my room. Her chirping, the turtle filter, my hamster wheel running. I'll say this, I'll say that it's definitely not the next pet that I want. And the last question from Twitter is also from Kylie. She said, and how are your chickens? My chickens are doing perfectly fine, and it's freezing outside. These last few days have been like super cold. We got this blizzard, and it's just been really cold, but the girls have been fine. I've been putting petroleum jelly on their combs to keep them from getting frostbite, and I've been giving them a lot of dried whole corn. So yes, the girls are doing perfectly fine. Okay, so now starting questions from YouTube. The first question is from Carrie, and she asked, what is your dream pet? So this is probably not the answer you wanted, but I don't really have a dream pet. A dream pet is probably like a mini pig or something. My pets asked, how old were you when you got your first pet? So I got my first pet when I was in, what, 4th grade. I got a guinea pig and I named her Destiny. How old was I in 4th grade? So I was just doing the math for like an hour, but I do have Gus out, and them two out at the same time are perfectly fine, don't worry. I got my guinea pig when I was 8 years old. So my pets also asked, what was your first pet? Like I said, my first pet was a guinea pig. May Fitz asked, what else do you enjoy doing except YouTube and taking care of animals? But I play viola and piano, so I enjoy writing music, playing music, listening to music. I like drawing, I like art, I like, what else? I like painting, all that art stuff. Like, I'm a really arts person. I like creating things, which is why I make a lot of DIY videos, because a lot of those things are for my pets. So Hamster Chronicles asked, how old are you? I am 16 years old. And they also asked, are you planning to go to school for anything pet care related? College is only like technically 2 years away, so I think I would like to go to school definitely for pet care or pet studies or animal like behavior, but I don't think necessarily anything vet studies related like medicine. Deborah asked, what do you like to watch on TV? I do not watch TV. Whenever I try and start a TV show, I just don't finish watching it because I get bored of it. So Dylan asked, how do you afford all your pets? My parents help me pay for some of the stuff, and I get some money from YouTube. So Dylan also asked, do you have siblings? Yes, I do. I have 4. I have a brother and 3 sisters. Nikki asked, what's your favorite soda? Mine's iced tea. So I don't drink soda. I don't drink soda, but my favorite drink would probably be... I just went to go grab my corn snake Odysseus. Tiffy Fish asked, are you vegan or have any interesting diet of some sort? No, I'm not vegan, but I was vegetarian for a few months, and then I was pescatarian for a few more months. She also asked, do you plan on going vegan? Not necessarily. Vegan is not just a diet choice, it's like a whole lifestyle. I think for you to want to go vegan, you have to be seriously 100% committed to that. I think if I did decide to do it, it would be definitely not in the foreseeable future. Brenga asked, what's your favorite part of the holidays? This year my favorite part of the holidays was the holiday vibes. Like, it just feels like the holidays. I don't know how else to say it besides, like, you know, when your family's all together and everybody's just really happy and it's a good time. You guys can probably hear Daisy drinking her water bottle. I'm just gonna go with her drinking. Emily McGregor asked, are you planning to get more pets? If so, what are you going to get? No, I do not plan on any new pets right now. Nikki also asked, what is your favorite animal species? So I do not have a favorite animal species. The first comment that I got, which is the last that I'm reading, is by Tessa West, and she asked, what is the oldest pet you have right now? I actually remember reading that question, and I was thinking two things. The first being, like, what do you mean in terms of old? In terms of, like, proportions, or actually how many years? So, but the oldest pet that I've had in here is my bird. You know, they say dogs years, or it's like 7 years for every year or something like that. That's what I also thought of, and if that was the case, Gus would probably be my oldest pet because he's over 2 years old. So he's a really, really old man as well. Alright guys, so I forgot I did make a second post for more questions on my community section. So I'm filming it now, and I just have my little hedgehog, Leo, which is why if you hear huffing, that is him. So yeah, that's why it's dark behind me, by the way, because I have to come back now to answer these last 3 questions. So Nicole asked, what do you think the future will hold for pet tubers? I think that they will definitely keep becoming more and more popular because over the last year, people have gotten tons and millions of subscribers from making pet YouTube videos, which I never thought would happen. Okay, so Dylan has a few more questions. He says, how do you convince your parents to get so many pets? So I actually have a video on how to convince your parents to let you get pets. So if you want to see that, there will be a card, hopefully somewhere above. But pretty much, be good in school, or around the house, whatever, and make sure you're taking care of the pets that you already have. He says, will you get more mice? I'm definitely getting more mice. This question was asked by a few more people, but I'm just answering it now. I'm definitely getting more mice because I love mice, but my situation right now is that Daisy is kind of old, so I want to kind of give her some time by herself because she's not missing having a cage mate whatsoever. She was always the more dominant mouse and always seemed to be left alone better anyway. But I do have plans for the next Reptile Expo, and if you don't get my vibe here, then I guess you'll see when that happens. But yes, I'm definitely getting more mice in the future. And then he says, why aren't Gus and your mouse living in the DIY wooden cages anymore? So if you didn't know, my hamster Gus and my mouse Poppy were in these nice 4-foot long wooden cages not too long ago, but I moved them back into their bin cages because I just like how they look more now, because they have these sliding doors that I thought of, which I do have a video for if you want to see how to make those. Yeah, ever since I've created these sliding doors, I've just really loved the look of bin cages again, and they're also way easier to clean than the wood, and I actually still have Gus's wooden cage, but to answer your question, they're just not in those cages anymore because, one, the mouse one was just really thick and bulky and I hated it, but aside from that, they were just really hard to clean and not too convenient. He also asked, how do you afford your pets, but I did answer that earlier in the video. Derpolato Exotics asked, if you could get any pet legally, what would you get? I honestly don't know. I feel like I've been asked this question. I kind of answered this question earlier in the video. And then he also asked, she asked, how's your hedgehog? And like I said, he's doing fine. He's coming along really, really well with bonding, and Right now I literally just woke him up when I started filming this, but he is doing well. He had his first bath yesterday, so, and I think he enjoyed it, but yeah, he might need a foot bath again sometime soon because he has a lot of poop in his feet. But yeah, bonding is coming along really well. He eats a lot. He loves crickets. He attacked crickets. I just gave him one to see how he would go for it, and he went crazy for it. So they also asked thoughts on PETA. So if you don't know what PETA is the People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals. And honestly, I thought they were a really, really good organization, but I haven't done my own personal research to say that they are not, because I just stopped like watching their videos and everything because I've heard stuff about them. He is stabbing me so much. He hurts me so much without even meaning to do it. Hey. He's so outgoing, like he will crawl and crawl and crawl. He rarely ever balls up on me. But he looks so cute. He's so tiny, guys. Okay, guys, and that is a wrap for this Q&A video. I hope this video was not too long and that you guys did enjoy watching me answer your guys' questions that you guys had submitted. That you maybe learned a thing or two about me along the way. Also, really quickly, don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram, which are both just at Curtis Lasane. Very simple, just like my channel name. And I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching.